I'm going to talk about the expression of SIRTUIN-5 in patients with cervical intraepithelial neoplasia. Around the world, HPV it is still a problem. It's an STD that aims women with all ages. An infection by HPV can cause a wound in the cervix that could spread to type 1, 2, 3, causing an invasion and finally cervical cancer. The function of the SIRTUINs are senescence, survival, DNA repair, metabolism, and proliferation. But the function of SIRTUIN-5 it is still unclear. Some studies demonstrated that patients with cervical cancer reported high expressions of SIRTUIN-5 which could mitigate the hypoxia induced by HPV infection. To investigate the expression of SIRTUIN-5 gene in patients with cervical intraepithelial neoplasia is the main aim of this study. A total of 30 patients were enrolled in this study, among them 10 with cervical cancer, SIN type 3, 2, 1, and metaplasia. Also, 5 patients, healthy patients, were also enrolled in this study. The samples was extracted by cytobrush and stored in Trizol reagent. The RNA was extracted by direct-dissolved RNA mini-prep kit. The cDNAs were synthesized by Quantitech reverse transcription kit. The gene expression evaluated by qPCR using step 1 plus applied by a system, and the data was analyzed by PRISM 8.0. Now for the results. All patients with SIN showed the expression of SIRT5, showing patients with SIN type 1, 2, 3 showed a high expression compared to cervical cancer. In the relative expression of SIRT5, patients with SIN3 showed a significant expression compared to patients with cervical cancer and also control group. An analysis of expression among other subgroups, SIN type 1, 2, and 3, also metaplasia group, showed a high expression compared to cervical cancer and chronic cervicitis. An analysis of delta CT method, the group with SIN type 2 showed the highest expression with 856.82. In conclusion, this study showed that SIRTUIN-5 is indeed an interesting gene to be working with, since the results were very promising, demonstrating that it may be an important target for cervical cancer regulation. As it was said before, SIRTUIN-5 is still an unknown gene concerning its functions, so to really evaluate its significance in patients with cervical intraepithelial neoplasia, further studies are in progress to determine the role of SIRT5 in cervical disease.